Shut up and sit down.
Life in an Indian village speech. Speech on life in an Indian village for students in English. Good morning, everyone. The topic of today's speech is life in an Indian village. The village life is quite different from the life we led. The people there are brought up in a completely different environment. Their lifestyle and life choice are different from ours. Many things need to be taken into account when we are talking about village life. The urban life that we led has a lot of benefits and pleasure. We have all the comforts we can avail of. While in village life, people have to work very hard and live in different conditions. Farming is the main occupation, considering India has a pastoral economy. The farmers work day and night and put a lot of effort into the activity. Whatever they produce, they keep a share of it for self consumption and sell the rest in the market. After selling it in the market, they buy other products that they need from the market. In the market, different fakers bring their produce to sell. Farming requires a lot of labor and physical exertions. Most of the farmers cannot avail of electronic machines or other benefits because they are so expensive. So they have to depend on manual labor, which is pretty exhausting and tedious. Both men and women have to work to earn a living. However, women tend to do work that requires less physical activity, but that doesn't alter the reality that work is mostly based on physical power and not mental exertions. Yet, the financial condition of farmers is terrible in India. They do not get paid well for their produce by middlemen who sell it at a higher price. The frequent crop failures due to flood and famine only add to the list of problems. The government also neglects the farmers to such an extent that there was a rise in the rate of suicides by farmers for the past few years. The infrastructures in the village area are reduced. This is because companies do not tend to invest in projects in rural areas as they incur losses after loss. However, on the bright side, villages are less congested and people can breathe fresh air. There is greenery all around. The living environment better than that of urban areas as in towns. All we can see are tall buildings and metros and pollution. The village people are closer to nature than we are. They live in a calm, clean, and beautiful environment. They don't have worries about the mundane real world. Houses are made of mud and clay and thatched roofs. There are few permanent houses. Villages lack hospitals, schools, and other vital infrastructures, which might be one of the biggest problems. They do not get the same opportunities that we get and are demeaned by town now and then. However, all of this doesn't change the fact that people living in villages are closer to nature and have more cultural festivals than us. They can celebrate nature in its purest form. They have a rich history of culture and tradition that they remember and celebrate for the days to come.